Konene, so kuna vitu zingine zile mtu wanaga alafu nasema this can only happen in a third world country. And one of hizo vitu ni kuna video fulani iko go round and the video was just disturbing. This video had been shared by ilikuwa ni Boniface Mwangi. So I remember nikiona hii video and I didn't even know how to react because it showed me a few things. There's one thing that I keep talking about and that is inferiority complex yetu. Tuko na some certain level of inferiority complex that personally we were gonna relate na religion. The fact that growing up we had this white image of Christ, it means that wengi wetu tumeka white people na tumaweka in a pedestal. So kulikuwa na hiki mlami, kuna video kuna go round, hiki msee inasemekana ni some Dutch dude. The first story ni this dude allegedly alikuwa amepiga girlfriend wake, so assaulted the girlfriend. After assaulting the girlfriend aka-report kwa police station and then this dude was arrested and this is how he behaved. This after being arrested for assault. This is how he behaved. Wacha tucheki.
To him, he's my employee and you shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up now, go! There! I don't want to see your ugly face anymore. Make a sound, make a fucking orangutan moves. No, say that sorry. You're not an orangutan. You're not a cool guy. You're just an asshole, that's all. And I want you to leave right now. Now. Out of my office. Out of my office, you fucker. Now. Leave. 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 Leave!
Check your part, Joe. Ukarao nambwa, leave! This is in his own country. And yuko in full uniform at a police station. This would never happen if this dude anafanya hivi was a black person. That would never happen. Angekuwa shata andikuwa hata na umadha. Anchiki umadha yuko calm. But J inferiority complex yetu, this can happen. This gets worse too. It gets worse na nataka kukuonjo. Kuna pali itakudisgust. Wacha tuendelee. Sikia fala ina blow mapua. Ina blow mapua.
Okay, you! Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you, bro?
Hiki fala ingekuwa introduced to Kenya police ingekuwa poa sana, but I don't know, man. Hii ndio one of those things ile musemaga. The worst thing about the police force having a lot of illiterate ama semi-illiterate officers ni this. Hao ndio wasi wataenzela kupuseka kwa platform iko juu. Otherwise ingekuwa ni makara wale wako literate, hii raya kungekuwa na ways za kuipatia some level of discipline without, najua, without, ningekuwa mtu wa kamera, sawa, okay. Afterwards, raya inatokea kwa police station ikilimp, iko like, he tried to escape. Because I did not try to escape. Because hii raya ili misbehave. Unachiki mpaka inazusha juu mtu anairecord. Ina disrespect ukarao, inamrushia makamasi.
You want to go against me? Go on. I'll hit you. Hit you. Don't stop. Film me right now. I'm going to go against you. Hey! Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Come on, amateur. This is how you do it. Stay away. Back. Move.
Kama kuna any black inmate ashaichapwa na ukarao jo, unafaa kusiwira haya. Iko scared aje hivi jo. Kwa police station uko scared aje jo. Damn. Hii video ni disturbing.
With your permission, can I use your shirt to wipe my face? Because they are smelling. Thank you. I never smelled you before, do you? Yes, do you? Come on. I just like that. I don't think you treat you. Sure. Keep your body and better cancer inside.
So nachiki flag ya ifalo nachiki flag ya South Africa bani asemekana msemenye ni Dutch, so of course maybe coming from that Dutch blood ya South Africa, Africans and apartheid and what. So I remember nikiwatch hii video and I was just disturbed, man. I don't know how to react even till now. I actually don't know how to react, and it shows you how tumenormalize inferiority complex yetu. Tumenormalize to a certain level that msee we mwenyewe as a black man try hizi makantri za walami nasemekana kuna rights, jaribu dhubutu kwenda kwa hizo countries alafu utry kurusha makamasi tukarao utaki umeona vile it can turn very bad for you. Nacheki that would turn like super ugly. But yeah, kuna hiyo. Alafu apart from that pia another thing ilo happening in hii country ni if you have money you can get away with a lot of stuff. So kuna another disturbing video ile ni cheki, and hii pia lazima kuwe na certain level of censorship. So hii basically ni video ya like a son-in-law ule anadinaiwa kwenda kuona mtoi wake, alafu he decides to go and beg. And this one thing nitasema, I'm not a deadbeat dad, but if I was in a situation whereby lazima ni beg kuona mtoi wangu, I'd not beg. Kuna raza kwa like, oh that makes you z, I'd not beg. Mtoi hata nitafuta. Yes, I'd pay bills if there are bills to be paid. Naeza lipa bills. If not, I'd be somewhere creating wealth for them. When they come looking for me, I'll hand over the wealth. But what I can't go through is this level of disrespect. Wacha tucheki.
I did that with Vincent. I called you yesterday twice. You did not pick my call.
And me, I called you twice.
It is fine. It is fine. I'm living in peace. It is fine, Daddy. It is fine. It is fine. Me, I'm in peace right now.
The first level of kuasaka, it's fine, Daddy. Am I calling you Daddy? First of all, I'm a grown man. I'm not calling you Daddy. Like, if you're my father-in-law, I show you respect, but history ya Daddy, this is how. So ikibuda, the father-in-law, at some point when nimesema tuta censor, but kitu na censor ni kinatolea umse najua mguu ya kuku.
Vile nimekuja na mmekataa nione mtoto, it is fine. Tumepigwa, we understand, it's fine. Uchungu iko kila mahali, it's fine. Wachana na hiyo, wachana mzee.
Umechikio kifala kinabaki kimemtolea nini, alafu after kimtolea kinairudisha baki kinamtolea hii ndio nione mtoi siko baya, lakini kae. And hii ndio kitu pia nikatiaga na hii nchi yetu, ni tumekam tuka create an environment where people feel the fact that they have money they can do anything that they want. So budana feel like the fact that you gonna do most probably, and yeni a licensed gun holder and is a do anything to the son-in-law, and that's why he ends up pulling that gun. Nacheki alafu son-in-law utapata ni pumbavu, at some point atataka kurudi tena bila nimesema jo mtu yeye atanitafuta. Lazima udiscover there are things about the animal kingdom, and I think ilikuwa meant for the survival. Kwa the animal kingdom, maternal and paternal instincts zinakuwa very different. Paternal is if we are allowed to be there, we will be there 100%. But if we are not allowed, just embrace your paternal instinct na itakwambia just leave. Haifai kufika situation whereby Raena kutolea gun like kwa hapo unatrai kuibembeleza na itadadi like how did it get there? And yeah, so mse story yake ilikuwa too disturbing just to see him there desperate calling this dude daddy, afu dude inamthreaten na gun, alafu kuna hiyo level ya hatakikani bado na try kuiforce. Mimi kuna vitu sitai understand. Hizo ni vitu zingine za kipumbavu zisitaielewa. Konene, nimeinterrupt show kukuremind you Lemfi. Kama uko US ama Canada na unataka kutuma do Kenya, register kwa Lemfi ukitumia promo code EKONENE. Hii itakuguarantee $20 cashback on your first $100 transaction. Alafu pia time una register, make sure umetick the 2 check boxes za notifications ndio ukireceive info about amazing offers through news newsletters. Na pia usijali, Lemfi hawatumagi hizi maletters za, yani unajua like ma messages za kipumbavu. Pia usisahau, every time una transact $50 and above una earn points. Na the more una transact, the more points you earn, and you can redeem them as cash ile time unatuma pesa. Alafu pia kitu nanibamba kabisa ni saizi ukitumia Lemfi mzabaki umelipa pay bills na till numbers directly. That means mzabaki umehandle bills za maparo wako ukiwa hizo maside za States ama maside za Canada. Alafu pia we mwenyewe as a Lemfi user baki umetafuta ile button imeandikwa get USD $20, ubaki umeinvite mabeste zako, na ukiinvite mabeste zako on their first $100 transaction unapata pesa ngapi? $20 cashback. So unangoja nini? Baki umechangamka, ingia Lemfi. Lemfi, international payments for everyone. Eko nene. Kitu gani tena kipumbavu sitaielewa? Kuna hii fala inaitwa Zahir Janda, some MP. Like, I'm going to sponsor a bill to regulate influencers. They must have degrees to talk about professional topics. Which topics are we talking about? And talking of degrees, I think with that in mind, for legislators to legislate and make laws, they need to be lawyers. Let's go there. Najua? Because it means that we live in a time where, because this bill apparently will come up China. China inakuwaga dictatorship. And we can never compare ourselves with China. Because as much as China is a dictatorship, China also is developing in a way that sisi wenyewe hatuwezi develop. Jinping consolidate power. But one thing he's not doing is he's not making himself rich. Ukiangalia pale, uangalia the richest presidents in the world, Jinping won't be there. But he's fighting for China. Cheki. So, ile vile anafanya hizo vitu, we might disagree nazo, but hatuwezi anza kujikompea na China. China iko like huko, sisi tuko huku nyuma. So if hala iliona hiyo story ya China ikamwa like it's time to start copying China. Unajua, let's copy the good stuff za China. Let's copy their manufacturing industry. Let's not start easy story. So, yes, which topics are we talking about? Inasema ni story na misinformation. Misinformation will always be there. Why? Because misinformation is not started by influencers. Misinformation is started by anyone. What turns someone into an influencer? Does having many followers make you an influencer? Because you can have many followers, but you're not trying to influence shit. You're just giving your opinion, and people have your opinions, and people end up there. So, hii bill nilifainikiwa kipumbavu. And it's just one of those things mafala wa Kenya wale unaangaliaga. So saizi ni story, kumekuwa na the debate about the cybercrimes. And yes, ikakuwa now, because a few people just loved misinformation, they decided to come up with extra bills that mean nonsense. And now those extra bills are the ones that are being fought. And these fools, if you give them a chance, unajua, I think inakuanga ni give them an inch, they want a yard. Give them a yard, they want a mile. Yes, so there's that. As soon as you start spreading misinformation, they can now counter it in their own way. And that's the reason why we have raya kama hizi inaitwa Janda zikikama up na vitu kama hizi. Ini raya sijaisikia imekama up na anything useful, but saizi nenda kama up na kitu kama hiyo. Alafu, you might find these fools in parliament zinaweza end up zikinini hiyo kitu. So what are they going to do? Arrest us? So mimi niko na have a degree. So degree yangu ni Bachelor of Science, Mathematics and Chemistry. So I'm just supposed to talk about mathematics and chemistry. I am not supposed to have an opinion, especially about religion. So let's go deeper. These religious pastors, they are influencers. If you don't have a degree in theology, I don't want to see you hapo kwa pulpit. Una preach nyanya yako. Wacheki. So like, where are we going to stop? Alafu hizi raya zinaitwa life coach zitakuwa ziki influence nini? Zitakuwa na a certificate in life ama this is just nonsense. Unajua, I think people should be allowed to have their opinions and to run with them. Mi kuna fala nicheki jana ikisema like, mi kama kuna kitu shiny heart ni kuanzia Mwafrika alipo na Ruto, ni kitu imeniumiza roho sana. Kama imekuumiza roho wewe na nyanyako nini, nilipwa wewe jo, hii ni pesa gani ile sijui kula iko, unaweza taka sana hii pesa jo, bado nimeblokiwa na Ruto, nimeblokiwa kwa State House, hii pesa iko wapi? But tuna live in that environment where if you give a different opinion and someone does not love your opinion, all they need to say is that you've been paid. And when they say that, it gives them a warm fuzzy feeling and they sleep at night. And personally, I don't find anything wrong with that. If the only thing inaweza fanya msela leo usiku ni kusema nimelipwa, wacha sema nimelipwa, that's good. But now should they have a degree to claim that nimelipwa? So hii nilifainikiwa nini? Alafu still tukibonga juu ya cybercrimes and people who've been harassed online, of course wasi walikuwa harassed kabisa ni wase wali come up na the Gen Z movement. So you had someone like Casmuel, apart from Casmuel you had Morara and akina Usamotero. Usamotero handles them. Ni cheki majuzi kuna rai kuna sema Usamotero utakupeleka kotini because Usamotero alibonga juu ya huo msee budake kudedi. So msee akasema feelings zake zimekuwa hard, so anapeleka msee kotini juu budake it's just some childish nonsense. But because of that, history of cybercrimes, this is what Morara had said. The cybercrime law is very necessary, but the penalties are too punitive. I propose that we reduce the sentence and the fine. I support this law because cyberbullying has led to many cases of watu kujiua na pia depression. And I think he, of course, come from experience yake of being cyberbullied, being told that he's been paid, being told that his route was mole. So he's been called a lot of stuff. And one of the things I think, na hii pia ni kitu nani anafaa kujua, Morara mia mwenyewe pia iko on record akita Ruto mwizi, akita Ruto hizi vitu zote. These things can be used against you, so I don't know why you would support them. Just cause people have said vile things about you means nothing. You should just let it slide, nacheki, and just let it be. Mimi vile musomaga nimeitwa King Jong-un, nimeitwa Kehe, nimeitwa all this nonsense, and I just keep it moving. If you take these things to heart like this, you'll end up na hizo stories zote. So don't support this, because this is going to be used more against the Moraras of this world. Because Morara, as much as Morara wants to fight the fact that he was born to fight politically, he'll never run away from that fact. He'll always fight politically. And this will only be used against people that are fighting politically. The government does not care about nani ama nani. Wana care too about whatever. So, of course, the Cybercrimes Act, vile tunasema, 2018, ndio introduce hizi bills zote. So this is something that should have been on Uhuru's doorstep. Year 2024, I think imeingiza 2 stories of child, whatever. Niko nimebonga juu story. But yeah, I'm still looking forward to Levi Mnyeri ku come up with both documents. Nataka kuja na 2018 na 2024/2025 we dig into it and see where the truth and where the lies are, and wherever it leads us, it leads us. So that day, if we do that show and you expect the show to lead you to a point where Ruto is the villain and it ends up he's not the villain, he's a joke. Ikiend up Ruto is the villain, itakuwa Ruto is the villain. Ikiend up he's not, itakuwa he's not. But tutastick na facts. Tutastick na telling people what they want to hear. Hiyo story ya echo chamber, that will never happen. Nacheki. So yeah. Acha niamke. Nitakwenda kwa police station. Niteme polisi mate nione what's going to happen. Especially considering mimi ni Mwafrika. Damn. Iko nene.